Alrighty, traders. This is Blake Morrow. You are listening to the daily Roundup webinar. Should be it's going to be a fairly quiet. Shoot, where's my video? Oh, I don't know if that's what you guys see. I'm trying to fix. Whoa. Can you guys see me? Oh. Wow, that's I didn't really want that so close. You got no. You guys did not need to see. I mean, yeah. Wow. I'm trying to fix that. And a little bit better. Okay. All right. Now it's either too close or too far. So anyway, just trying to fix that. Anyway. All right. So let's we're just consolidating. It's just, it's pretty quiet. As you can imagine. I'm dealing with some personal stuff right now. My youngest son, he's not feeling too well. Got to get a COVID test tomorrow. I think I mentioned this to you. One of our, some friends, kids got COVID. So it looks like it's going to make its way through our household type of thing. So anyway, he's got to get a test tomorrow. I was going to try to get one done today, but apparently they're running out of tests everywhere. So we'll have to deal with it tomorrow. Anyway, so that's what I've been kind of running around doing. But the good news is nothing's happening right now. And as you can see, nothing's really changed. We're still just kind of flagging everywhere, consolidation, nothing really has done a whole lot. We talked about the dollar Canadian hitting support. It did. So hopefully you didn't get short down there. That's the key to, setting up a bias chart is if you're trading and you're like, and let's say you're not in the chat rooms and you're not like talking to other people, you're just, you're on the light version, you're at home, you saw the bias chart, you go, oh, I know the dollar Canadian is approaching support down here at 128 or 124.80. And, we talked about the 618 and, here's the top. This is going to be the, where support's going to hold. This is where resistance is going to hold more than likely, knowing that non-farm payrolls, blah, blah, blah tomorrow. So hopefully you just didn't get short down here, because I mean, looking at this as it's happening, right? You're probably like, oh my God, we're going to break down. And then, if you didn't go back and say, oh, well, we talked about that earlier today, that's support. I got to be really careful trying to get short down here. Hopefully it just saves you, some problems, getting too aggressive one direction or the other. Same thing with you take the Aussie. We know the Aussie is up against a lot of resistance. So just knowing that you're, if you're pushing new highs in the Aussie dollar, you're up against really big resistance up here. Try not to chase it, and that's the point. The reason why we go through those daily, daily methods of analysis is just so where all those key levels. Hopefully, where they're at, and we don't get them all, obviously, but that's the good news about doing some basic technical analysis is the majority of the market's looking at something similar to what we are as well. What was I going to say? S&P, knocking its head up against resistance here. I think I'm hoping we break out tomorrow. And let's talk about tomorrow's jobs numbers really quick. Remember, this is like the three bears in their porridge, right? You don't want it too hot. You don't want it too cold. You just want it just right, right? So a good jobs report tomorrow, one that's pretty close to expectations. The market's going to look at as being it's positive. Market's got the idea that Fed's not going to taper till the end of year, maybe not even January. So, you know, as long as the data is okay, it's all right. Even if it's a little cold, it's okay. Now, if the data is too strong, you know, we have too good of a number, that actually, you know, obviously against conventional wisdom is going to be more negative equities and stronger the dollar. So if the data comes in really weak, or excuse me, really strong, then you got to imagine that the dollar is going to rally and stocks are going to come down. If the data is, you know, super weak, you're going to probably see stocks come down initially. People go, oh my God, that's a horrible number. And then, you know, we'll end up bouncing, right? So it's kind of the way I'm viewing tomorrow. I have a little bit of dollar long exposure right now. Yeah, I'm probably going to continue to hold on the US dollar Norwegian krona longs. I'll probably continue to hold on my dollar Mexican peso longs because I got decent prices. But you know, anything else that I have, I probably won't be around. And I actually own some dollar rand just near here, a little lower than where it's at. I'm long, but I don't, you know, I don't know if I want too much dollar exposure going into tomorrow, because tomorrow I think could be, you know, the catalyst could drive the market, you know, higher or lower. Okay. Chad said you have a bat in the cave. A bat in the cave. I don't know what I was saying, but possibly. Tom says got tested last week, negative. That's good. You know, we took a couple of those Abbott self-tests and they came back negative, but I think it's too early. Incubation periods, you know, 5 days. So the next week, I think on Wednesday, the whole family is going to go get the nasal swab accurate test over my mother-in-law's place. So, you know, those are really very, very accurate. They go to the lab core and get tested. So anyway, guys, just sit back, try not to get too aggressive on a day like today. Scalp around a little bit, make a little bit if you can. Don't let the losers get to I got it, Chad. Don't let the losers turn into too big of losers, because these are days that it's hard to dig yourself out of a hole, you know. And Chad said, joking about the camera was so close, sees bats in the cave, meaning boogers. Chad, you are such a Alabama dude. Is it Alabama? Is that it? Chad? Oh, he said, God, not. Who's your college? Clemson. Got it. Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. I know. All right, guys, have a great one. I'll see you in the chat room. I'll see you tomorrow morning on the Face webinar. Hey, don't forget to vote for NFP. Make sure you do that. You know, try to get a free month. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.